Two stories. One is fact, one is fable. Can you figure out which is which? Today's episode features urban legends that spring from the winding tunnels of London's railroads. Populated by strange stories, what secrets truly lie beneath the tracks? The corpse train. If you've ever waited for a train at Waterloo Station and felt the chilly eyes of ghosts upon you, your imagination might not be entirely wrong. In the mid-1800s, rumors started to spread about a mysterious train that nobody else could seemingly access. This train did not leave or arrive at any known platform, but it was spotted on the tracks nearly every day. And it carried the most curious passengers, the departed. Rumors started to float around that the train was actually leaving London from a secret platform just one wall away from the regular train lines. But why was the train filled with bodies? Where was this train going? And just how did all those bodies get there? The Black Nun of Bank Station. Philip Whitehead worked for the Bank of England in the early 1800s, but he was less than a model employee. His lavish lifestyle ended up with him being charged with forgery, and for this crime, he was executed. The bank tried to keep his execution a secret from his sister, Sarah Whitehead, but when she eventually found out, it drove her mad with grief. Unable to accept the reality of her brother's death, Sarah would show up every day outside the doors of the bank, dressed in all black and asking to see her brother. Eventually, Sarah passed on, but it seems like not even death could ease Sarah's pain. Numerous people have reported seeing a woman wandering around the Bank of England, asking for her brother, but when people try to help her search for him, she disappears. One station worker even spotted an old woman in black by the tracks when he was closing up for the night. When he went over to help her, she had disappeared down a corridor that led to a dead end. She's known famously as the Black Nun of Bank Station. Now that I've presented you with the two stories, it's up to you to figure out which one is fact and which one is fable. Is the corpse train based on fact, or is a mourning sister still searching in vain for her long-lost brother? Pause the video now and type your answers in the comments. Let us know what you think the right answer is. Are you ready with your answers? Let's find out if you were right. The story about the corpse train is fact. In 1854, the London Necropolis Company opened the London Necropolis Railway. At the time, deaths in London were on the rise, and morgues and graveyards were filling up fast. London no longer had space to bury all the dead, so they came up with the idea to open a new graveyard outside the city. And to get the dead from within London to the outskirts, they decided to use the corpse train. Bodies were loaded up into the train at Waterloo Station, and the train carried them all the way to Brookwood, which was the site of the new cemetery. The service became so popular that in the course of a year, it carried almost 1,000 bodies. The dead were even divided based on class, with the wealthy riding in first class and the poor riding in second and third class. This new train line ran alongside the regular lines, but the train stopped on a special platform in Waterloo that was just one wall away from the regular passengers. The story about Sarah Whitehead is fable. While the story about the Black Nun of Bank Station is indeed quite popular, there are no existing records that prove a woman named Sarah Whitehead lived in that area at that time. In all likeliness, Sarah Whitehead never existed, and this story is just a campfire ghost story that got spun into something greater. How well did you do? Let us know in the comments, and until next time, keep your eyes peeled and your mind sharp.